I'm your podcast host, Shubhangi Anuragi, diving in conversation with the founder of our Realtor Studio, Mrs. Dipali Choksi, and the co-founder, Mr. Nachiket Choksi. Welcome, sir and ma'am.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So, my first question is for the viewers. Anyone who is watching the episode today, what will they learn from the episode? And how would you like to introduce yourself? What is your background and what will the viewer take away?
I think she can go first.
Yes, ma'am, please.
I have started this company in 2016. उसके पहले मैं एक हाउसवाइफ थी, तो मेरी जर्नी एकदम घर की सिंपल रूटीन फॉलो करना था। 2016 में मैंने ये बिज़नेस शुरू किया क्योंकि मेरा एक बैकग्राउंड में था कि मैं लाइफ में कुछ करूँगी तो बिज़नेस ही करूँगी, जॉब नहीं करूँगी। और मेरे हस्बैंड मुझे काफ़ी टाइम से बोल रहे थे कि तुम रियल एस्टेट करो, बट मैं मेरे कंफर्ट लाइफ इतने अच्छे से एंजॉय कर रही थी, तो मुझे लगा क्यों बिज़नेस में आना है, और वो भी रियल एस्टेट जो मेल डोमिनेंट इंडस्ट्री है। पर फिर मुझे लगा कि नहीं, मैं कर सकती हूँ रियल एस्टेट, और मैंने रियल एस्टेट शुरू किया। मेरी पहली डील हुई, उसके बाद मुझे जो सेटिस्फेक्शन मिला, फिर लगा कि नहीं, ये तो मेरा एक पैशन बन गया है कि मतलब मैं लोगों को उसके ड्रीम होम्स दिलाती हूँ, तो उसका जो मुझे सेटिस्फेक्शन होता है दैट इज़ मतलब अनबिलीवेबल। तो वहाँ से मेरी जर्नी शुरू हुई।
Okay, and sir?
Yeah, well, I started this journey pushing her into the real estate trade
Okay.
because, after being in many industries and then translating into real estate with one of the major companies of Ahmedabad, I got to see that, this is a platform where there's a lack of female individuals here. And in my journey of real estate sales, I've always seen that the female is the one who's making the decision. So at the back of my mind it was, if the female of the home is taking the decision, why can the female of the home not guide to take the decision?
Correct.
So that's why I thought of introducing her to the trade. And it's been a wonderful journey ever since.
Okay. So the young female entrepreneurs and the women who want to enter the industry, they will learn how to enter the market, and what else do you think they're going to learn from the episode?
Yeah, I think entering into the market is something which will pop into anyone's mind because real estate got a lot of money. But at the same time, as you venture into the trade, every day, every individual, every customer teaches you a new story, gives you a new learning, gives you a new skill where you inherit something every day. So for the viewers, I say, probably if there's anyone who is willing to pursue real estate as a career, I think they ought to think of it. But the key lies in being persistent and never giving up, because I also, when starting this journey, there were some hiccups, and those hiccups tend the mind to go back to the comfort zone. I also was in one of those stages once upon a time. But yes, somebody said, no, just burn the bridges. And that was the end of the story.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so in your journey until now, and there must have been many challenges, but the biggest and the scariest are the ones that you face in the beginning. So what has been that biggest risk that you undertook?
बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस शुरू में मुझे यही आए थे कि एक कंफर्ट लाइफ जी रही थी, हस्बैंड की अच्छी खासी अर्निंग थी, जॉब कर रहे थे, मैं घर एंजॉय कर रही थी, बेटे के साथ थोड़ा टाइम स्पेंड कर रही थी, अपनी मतलब फ्रेंड्स के साथ किटी पार्टीज़ करती थी। तो वो छोड़ के मैंने ये इंडस्ट्री में आया, और उसके बाद जो चैलेंजेस तो नहीं बोल सकती हूँ मैं, पर मतलब मुझे अच्छा लगा कि मतलब मैं नए नए लोगों से रोज़ मिल रही हूँ, उनसे इंटरेक्ट कर रही हूँ, काफ़ी लोगों के मतलब मैं बहुत सोशल हूँ, तो काफ़ी लोगों के बारे में मुझे जानने को मिलता है। मतलब सबका थॉट प्रोसेस डिफरेंट है, सबकी रिक्वायरमेंट डिफरेंट है घर के लिए, तो मैं सबको उनके लिए जो सर्विस उनको प्रोवाइड करती हूँ उनका घर दिलाने में, दैट इज़ वेरी मच अप्रिशिएट फॉर मी।
Okay. And as a business, as our Realtor Studio, क्या biggest challenge रहा for the company? जैसे कि आपने शुरू किया, तो फिर मतलब is it for anyone entering the industry? Is it the clients? Is it the expansion? Is it the team? आप क्या कहेंगे इसके
I
बारे में?
think the challenges are every day. The biggest challenge we guys faced was, we entered this industry somewhere around COVID.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a bottom line in place that we don't want to be working out of any comfort zone. Everything has got to be in the proper place, and we've got a vision aligned for the future as well. So COVID gave us a break.
Right.
Yeah,
COVID is.
gave us a break.
You're right.
And after COVID again, we started doing this business, thinking on how to go about it in a new setup. We ended up pursuing, and I think God has been very kind with us. He's always been on our side. And it's like, when we got into our first space, it was just exactly what I intended to have. We went into one building looking for the property we had in mind. We just wanted to see the building, and I ended up pressing, one button of the lift, and the lift just opened into one space which we actually just wanted. मतलब भगवान अपने साथ है ऐसा लग रहा है. So challenges are going to be there every day. That's what I believe. And without challenges, we are not going to be learning. So we welcome challenges.
Right.
Yeah.
Problems are not a bug; they are a feature.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
Correct. Okay. So my next question is to you, ma'am. How has your leadership style, how you lead the company, how you view the whole thing, how has it changed from when you started to where you are now?
जब हमने शुरू किया था कंपनी तब हम दो ही थे बिजनेस में, तो तब कोई चैलेंजेस नहीं थे. इनफैक्ट जैसे जैसे हमने कंपनी को ग्रो किया, पीपल केम इन टू जॉइन अस, तो वो एक होता है कि उनको लेके चलना है, उनके साथ में चलना है, और उनका ग्रोथ होगा तो कंपनी का ग्रोथ होगा. तो वो हमारा एक बिगेस्ट वो माइंडसेट था पहले से कि अगर हमारे एम्प्लॉय हमसे हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं और उनका ग्रोथ होगा तो कंपनी का ग्रोथ होगा. तो उनके ग्रोथ के लिए भी हमें उनको ट्रेन करना पड़ता है, उनके सपोर्ट में रहना पड़ता है. तो वो सब धीरे धीरे हम लोग बहुत अच्छे से मैनेज कर रहे हैं.
Okay. So any thoughts?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. How your leadership style has shifted from when you started to where you are now?
Yeah, initially when we were two people, I think that's way back in 2019. 2019. Every day was, let's go to office, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Today, it's a different story. Today, there is a very big plan in place, where we want to go next, what we want to do, how we're going to be talking to the team, who's going to be the next person on the team. So, I think a lot of strategizing, mind play, self-talk is the biggest difference which has come across my way of working ever since 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are in 2026 now.
Yeah.
Yes. It's been so many years. Okay. Okay. So in this competitive landscape, how do you stay ahead of your competitors without compromising your integrity?
I would take that question. We don't want to stay ahead of anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone has got their own places.
Right.
It's like, in a forest, no tree is going to be competing against the others.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah. And I think the stronger the roots, the longer the tree will survive. And one more thing, it's, when you're around a lot of people like just the forest, the environment makes you more healthy, more stronger.
Right.
So I think without competition, there is no individual oneself. That's what I believe.
That's so beautiful. I'm taking away a lot from the conversation already. Okay. My next question is, how do you balance emotional buying decision with logical strategizing before making any investments?
I think the lady should go with the emotional part.
Please, ma'am.
किसी कस्टमर की जो रिक्वायरमेंट होती है हम उसको पहले समझते हैं कि उनकी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, क्या बजट है, कौन सा एरिया वो देखते हैं. उसके अकॉर्डिंग हमें जो समझ में आता है कि अगर हमको रहना है तो ये घर हमारे लिए अच्छा है, तो हम उनको ऐसी प्रॉपर्टीज़ दिखाते हैं. तो वो उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो डिसीज़न लेते हैं, क्योंकि कल को जाके अगर उन्होंने कोई घर खरीद लिया जो हमें नहीं समझ में आया, शायद आज उनको समझ में आ रहा है पर कल जाके उनको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है या वो वाइब्स नहीं आ रही है घर में जो एक होमली फीलिंग होती है, तो वो शायद आगे जाके कभी हमसे रिपीट जुड़ेंगे नहीं।
जी।
तो वहाँ पे एक इमोशनल होता है कि जो हमें समझ में आता है, जो हमें अच्छा लगता है, हम वही प्रॉपर्टीज कस्टमर को शो करते हैं कि ये आपके लिए बेस्ट है, आप इसमें से कोई चूज कीजिए जो आपको आगे जाके फ्यूचर में भी अच्छा रिटर्न्स देंगी, और आप अगर वो घर में रहोगे तो आई डेफिनेटली दे विल बी हैप्पी।
Yes, I
यस,
think this a lot of this comes from your switch and like your experience
यस,
as a homemaker. Ki
एग्जैक्टली,
how you stay in your home all day and
एग्जैक्टली,
you want to have that homely feeling.
यस, बिकॉज हमें भी किसी ने घर दिलाया होगा तब
जी,
शायद उसने भी यही थॉट प्रोसेस से दिलाया
correct.
होगा।
And we are
यस,
making that a legacy.
एग्जैक्टली।
Okay.
No, we recall a day, when we intended to buy our first home, and it was the lady entrepreneur, the lady developer,
Oh.
यस,
who actually gave us comfort, gave us strength to go about something we never thought of.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, I think, yeah, the female part is very important in any organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good.
पर्टिकुलरली जब वो घर परचेज के लिए करने के
हाँ.
लिए आते हैं।
Okay, so we are seeing that a lot of people are investing in social media across all industries. So I would like to ask, how has investing in your digital presence and the branding of the business, how has it influenced your business growth?
Yeah, I think I'll take this one. Yeah, I think it has helped us in
Okay.
getting some recognition.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to play back one of our experiences around two and a half years back when we were not very aggressive on social media. Yeah, we knew that we wanted a setup where gmail.com hona nahi chahiye. It's companyname.com hona chahiye. We were very clear on that. There should be a logo.
Mm-hmm.
Probably that came from the experience I have and the sort of domains I've been associated with. That's where it came from. I just went to visit one of my friend's friend.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around CG Road, big business. I used to handle my own meta campaigns in that moment of time.
Oh, wow.
And when I handed him the card, then he just was looking at the card and say, "I've seen this logo somewhere. Do you do ads?" Yes. I said, "Yes, we do ads. We do a lot of them." So I believe staying in the space where everyone is connected digitally
Mm-hmm.
has brought up a brand recall.
Okay.
And we're not very pushy about it, but yes, if somebody comes across our logo, probably comes across our name, yes, I think I have seen him. That adds a little bit of comfort, when we meet the client.
Recognition.
So it has made a difference, and I think it's still going to make a bigger difference.
Right. Please talk to me about a challenging client situation that has strengthened or changed your advisory philosophy.
I think we should not use "a" here.
Mm-hmm.
There are many.
Yes.
Many. See, challenges could be.
Anything that just comes to your mind and this is like the one to remember.
Yeah, I remember one client.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a difficult client. Yeah, you see, he had a lot of expectations,
Okay.
never-ending expectations. But yes, there was a time when I was frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's like when you tie the knot, right? It's like living together and trying to get together when there are moments of stress. So you come back to yourself, rethink, calm yourself down, and what is the next step you can take, such that maybe we can patch up, at least take the deal to the intended goal. So So there was one such client, but that brought a lot of learnings, you know. I think we didn't have a standard operating procedure at that time.
Okay.
So after this meet, the deal closed, everything went well, everything was good. But then, you know, we came back to the table and laid out some procedures where if we are going to be growing, I cannot be standing everywhere. Some procedures which ought to be followed in the company were very necessary. We understood the gaps and we still continue to understand the gaps because newer experiences every day. There are areas where, you know, probably even today having lots of experience, I would be encountering them for the first time. So in that moment, how to look at it is very important, and how to take it forth, because we've intended to take it forth, we've got to complete it.
Correct.
So how to do that is always going to be there, I think, till we're in the trade.
Okay. Okay, so that makes me think of, when do you let a client go? When do you think इनके साथ, I don't think we are the right fit, because the right fit is some word that goes around in the industry.
I don't think we've ever let a client go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, when you're looking at a staff, you know, joining the company, we tell them one story. I don't want you here for 2 years, 3 years. I want you here for a lifetime. If you're ready for that, let's work together.
Okay.
Right? आपको कुछ नहीं आता है तो चलेगा, मैं सब सिखाऊंगा. Same is the case of, you know, when we meet a client, you know, I tell them, you know, how I'm going to be taking the deal through. These are going to be your probable hassles you will come across with me, right? So don't be surprised because you will tell me that, you know, this guy works this way and you guys are working that way. You please understand my process. I've got to balance it for the seller as well as the buyer. Nobody is important, everyone is equal. I try to lay down the total known method which I have learned till now. Even in that method, there are some surprises which are going to be popping up. So I think, you know, we try to understand each other before you know, signing of the deal.
Okay.
Normally these cases don't happen in primary sales, you know.
Okay.
Because in primary sales, you meet the developer, the client meets the developer, the deal is done. We're probably out of the process for quite a bit of a time. But in secondary sales, you know, where somebody's got a resale property, then both the people are more dependent on the intermediate guy like us.
Okay.
You know, because people have their own opinions which probably change with time because of some of the influences which they get. So we try to solve it and take the deal to the intended end, and in the process trying to bridge in some gaps.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, I was wondering, since you recounted your whole journey of real estate, I wanted to know what were your challenges when you entered different rooms? Like, did people treat you differently? Did that ever happen? Was there a difficult situation? How did you navigate that?
ऐसी कोई डिफ़िकल्ट चैलेंजेस तो नहीं मुझे आई. टचवुड बहुत अच्छा मेरा जर्नी रहा है अभी तक का.
Okay.
और कई लोग ऐसे भी हैं जिनको आज मैं नहीं जानती हूँ पर वो मुझे जानते हैं.
Oh wow.
और डिफ़िकल्टीज तो नहीं आती क्योंकि बिजनेस अगर आप कर रहे हो और वो आपका पैशन बन गया है. तो कई बार क्लाइंट ऐसे भी होते हैं कि जो बोलते हैं रात को हम लोग 7:30 को ही फ्री होंगे, ऑफिस से बाद हमको विजिट करनी है. तो मुझे थोड़ा तब लगता था कि इतना लेट मतलब मैं जाऊँ अकेले, पर वो मैनेजेबल होता था. और टचवुड अभी तक किसी के साथ कोई ऐसा मतलब मेरा रिलेशन भी इतना अच्छा रहा है सबके साथ कि कोई ऐसा बैड एक्सपीरियंस भी नहीं हुआ है मुझे.
Okay.
तो मैं बोलती हूँ फीमेल के लिए अगर रियल एस्टेट में वो सोच रहे हैं कि हम कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते, तो डेफिनेटली आप कर सकते हो.
So even as a woman in business, people treat you equally. People
Yes,
give you
definitely.
the same respect.
110%.
That's
I think they give a more respect to us.
Oh wow. And
Yes.
sir supports you.
Very well.
You said you had a son. He also, everyone is very supportive.
यस 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 माई सन इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी सपोर्टिव बिकॉज घर में कुछ छोटे मोटे काम होते थे जो मैं बाहर होती थी तो मैं आऊँ तब तक वो कर लेता था, तो
Okay.
उसका बहुत सपोर्ट था
So-
मुझे.
So you would say support is something that's very necessary for.
डेफिनेटली फीमेल अगर बाहर भी काम करिए और घर में भी काम करिए, शी रिक्वायर मोरल सपोर्ट एज वेल एज हाउस होल्ड वर्क सपोर्ट.
Okay.
And both my husband and my son has
Okay.
given me a lot of support.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I have to support her.
Okay. So, as we spoke about, you spoke about building a relationship with the client, and having values. So, how do you balance that with the numbers? Like, what are your decisional markers? Is it like more on we are meeting this goal, this is the number we are hitting, or is it just about satisfaction with the work?
No, I tend to set up the numbers in my mind,
Okay.
right? And I try to give those numbers, total justice. How to achieve them? Because I've set some numbers in the past which have not happened, have not come to the table. And when you re-look at those numbers, which I frequently do nowadays, which I was not, when we really started the business. So stay focused on what number you're looking at, where you want to go, and if it doesn't happen, what are the other choices you can make to get there. So I don't think it's. I'm not very attached to the numbers, but yes,
Okay.
when I decide some numbers, then it becomes my game to see that how these numbers can be fulfilled. And if those numbers are not fulfilled, I would not blame the market for it, but I would tend to look into what gaps, what things I let loose
Okay.
during the
Okay.
year, and how I can bridge those gaps with the time left
Okay.
in the intended goal. तो मैं एक चीज मानता हूँ कर्मा वाला थियरी, एंड शीज टॉट मी दैट
Okay.
કામ કરને ભાઈ પણ તો મળવાનું જ છે.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I believe in. Just keep on working, working dedicatedly. That's the inverted there. And working without thinking on personal gains, because I think our business is centered around serving.
Right.
If the intention behind this is not serving, I have never seen my numbers cracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
very well.
that's one thing I've learned. So when I practice it and I preach it to the team, we've seen numbers manifesting in what we manifested in. That's what I see.
So as long as your actions are intention aligned,
Yes,
numbers
intentional. Yeah,
come. Numbers come.
yeah.
Okay. So, okay, my question now is, if our Realtor Studio had to be described in 3 words, what would it be? And we'll take it individually, okay? So, ma'am, first, 3 words.
Transparency, honesty, and third, आई थिंक मेरे लिए ऑनेस्टी सबसे पहले है.
Okay.
और ट्रांसपेरेंसी होनी चाहिए किसी भी क्लाइंट हो.
Okay.
यस.
For me, if our Realtor Studio, I think we've got a common trust, honesty, integrity. Those are our pillars. I think we cannot do away with that. And I probably think we ought to add one more word, is selflessness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not for the self, it's for somebody else.
Okay.
So I think that's the word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we believe in service.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So, since it's a whole industry, there are norms, there are beliefs that go around. what is the common belief in your industry that you disagree with?
There's these movies, they say 3 words XYZ, yeah? XXX, yeah, YYY, ZZ. हमारी इंडस्ट्री में लोकेशन बोलते बेचते हैं, the location gets sold.
Okay.
For me, I think differently. Locational is an add-on, but the developer is one, and it's the community which the developer is intending to build that actually sells. Because you see, within the community there is an emotion. There is life around that.
Okay.
I think wherever there is life, that is going to sell. That's what I think.
Okay.
So whatever the industry says, location, vagera, vagera, I still do believe in that. But I think, if the developer is intending to build a community, which I think other markets across the world, when they speak, they say, this community, that community. Here they say this scheme, that scheme. That is something which we are creating, but what gives life is the community. That's what I believe in.
Right. So over location, you are talking about the community that
Yes.
exists there. Okay, I got it. Okay. Next question is, so in the coming 5 years, what is your vision for your firm, and what do you think is going to play the biggest role in your growth?
Nachiket will.
I should say.
Yes.
I think in the next 5 years, we intend to be just here,
Okay.
the way we are, with a few more numbers. Yeah,
Definitely.
few more numbers, few more goals, few more developers to associate with,
Okay.
few more markets to outreach into, and yes, few more verticals which we have yet not tapped. That's what we see ourselves into in the next 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for opening up to us about your journey and your personal experiences, the stories that you've told, and the metaphors. We will take that away with us. Thank you so much. I learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed the conversation, and I hope the viewer learned something today and enjoyed it as well.